This is the Daily Paycheck here on Casino Gaming TV. I'm John from ProCrafts. We're running this show here with two main goals. Number one, we're building a master bankroll. We started with $10,000. We're looking to build it up to $100,000 in small increments. We're looking to buy in for about 10, 20% every day with a win goal of 10% or more every day. Ideally, we get a 70% plus win rate along the way. The big idea here is to increase that master bankroll as we go with those little wins and have bigger and bigger buy-ins with bigger and bigger bets and of course, bigger and bigger wins. It's gonna be an exercise in extreme discipline. Winning a small amount each day and tacking that onto the master bankroll is gonna be really tough, but I think if we do that versus going for home runs all the time, we're gonna have a nice, consistent win rate. The second major goal that we have is strategy testing. And what I want to find out is, can a strategy or a betting pattern be trusted to earn a consistent daily paycheck? In other words, can it survive a full month of simulated play? I'm going to go live every day for 4 weeks, Monday through Friday, 20 days, like I'm doing it for real, right? There's no camera tricks. There's no editing. There's no stop and tape. There's no BS. There's just flat out nowhere to hide. I'm going to do this live every day. What we want to see is, how do the strategies perform under actual pressure, under the actual quote unquote law of big numbers, and over time, how do they respond? It's easy to win in the short term. It's tough to win consistently over a long period of time. So with all that said, let's round up and get to today's daily paycheck. All right, like the man said, let's get going. Good morning, everybody. It is the 1st of April, April Fool's Day. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna start a new month of payroll, hopefully payroll earning, tracking our numbers and everything else. I've just made a decision. We're gonna talk about this on our coffee run show today, about how the paycheck might start working. But here's a slight, I don't know about change, but here's how I'm gonna work things. First of all, I made a small change to this screen here. And I'll show it to you in the other show as well, a little zoomed in view. But now you'll notice that this thing, when I change my session buy-in amount and my session target amount, it will now tell me what my next buy-in and what my next win goal is gonna be. I got that highlighted on screen for you there. So we are now playing at a 15% buy-in off the master bankroll and for about a 20% win goal. So today you'll see, it tells me to buy in for 4,000 and our goal is 800. So there's no questions in the morning shows now. What is the goal today? It's 4K in, 800 out if we can pull it off. That's gonna be our goal. I'm also not gonna dictate on this show anymore how I'm gonna play for the whole month. I mean, we may end up playing the same way every day, but it's not gonna be about strict strategy testing. I'm just gonna play kind of how I feel like playing. So we look here at the strategy screen. We're gonna do this. We're gonna be basically starting out with a little $100 pass line play, nothing major, just a little pass line, get myself kind of in the groove, warmed up, talk a little bit, have some coffee, and then I'll make a decision as we go here. Maybe let a point or two resolve and see kind of what I'm seeing, and then when I'm ready to go in, I'll go in. We are gonna use the bankroll. We're gonna use the full bankroll, all 4,000 bucks or whatever we're supposed to buy into our advantage, which means, like the opener says, we will make bigger bets, okay? When I go across, I'm not going to take $4,000 and go with 125 across and try and win 45 bets. I'm not going to do that to win 800 bucks. It's not going to be tenable to play that way every day. That's basically burning 125 25 times hoping for a monster roll, which may happen, but it's not the goal. We'll probably go out there with $100 or $200 size bets. You're looking at like going 640 across or 1280 across or maybe even 2,500 across. With bigger bets from the bigger bankroll to get it done a little bit quicker. Not quite YOLOing, but more impactful betting to get out of here quick. That's gonna be a little change we're gonna make. So with all that said, I'm gonna get after it. What I've got in the rack here is 4K. I'm gonna take out of the rack 500 bucks. There's a purple chip, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go to the pass line with that. We'll put 400 bucks in the rack. drop a purple over here, and I'm just going to play a little bit here. And what I could consider doing is taking that first, $100 and, doing something in the box with it, maybe even some come betting. But really what I want to do is just kind of get the dice out and just see what I'm throwing this morning before I just jump in with both feet. So here we go. Let's get after it. I got my music playing. I got my roll tracker on. Got my friends in the chat. Who's here? Who's here today? Who was first was Duracell the first one in the chat today? Good morning, pal. Lost my mouse. There we go. I'll put him up there. Hey, y'all, hit the like button for sure. And good morning to Randy, also is here, nice and early, West Coast time. Dan is here, of course, early with me, West Coast time. So yeah, let's get after it. Let's go. And also another change, which I'll announce later on, but you'll see another change to the show. Hopefully, starting tomorrow, if we can get things figured out today. Tomorrow might be an interesting twist to the sessions. Here, coming out. We got us a 4-3-7. Thank God I didn't YOLO to start the day with. Right, there's a 4-3-7. 3-4. Does the roll tracker pick it up? It does. So that'll pay $100. And again, we're going to march this along here. Again, I'll do a little bit of a parlay down here. Just kind of maybe the morning drip. Give us a little bit of a boost here, and that could even really honestly be a 96 across bet. I might even do that. No, we'll leave it down here. That could just be a little bit of a morning warm-up free play kind of a thing. I don't know. Maybe that's not a bad idea to do that instead of parlaying it down here. That's an interesting thought. Well, I'll do this one as is, but maybe the next time we do this, maybe that's the move to make here in the early stages. All right, hard four. Hard four. Let's go. That's going to be a 2-2. We're just going to let that bet figure itself out while I get my dice going. And again, I just want to see how I feel here. First time I'm ever playing any kind of a feel thing. I usually just kind of go and let it all kind of work itself out, but get warmed up. 4-1-5. All right, here we go. I feel like I'm doing all right. I may just dump the rail here at some point. There's 11 yo, 6-5 mid mo. And for the people who are curious, I don't really. Oh, that should be down here in the pass line. Sorry, not the don't pass. Who are curious, I don't really do dice sets so much. I just kind of bring them back, and kind of whatever's up on top for the most part is what I've been throwing. I might flip a die if I don't want to see a 7 on top, but that's pretty much how I do it. There's an 8, 5-3, and I'm looking for me with the spinner toss. Is what was on top kind of staying on top? That's really what I care about. I just want to see how they're reacting. Other than that, just get warm. There's a front toss. There's a 7 out. Okay, 6-1, 7. Got nothing out of that. All righty. Kind of figured, right? First thing. All right, let's get it done. Pardon me. Here we go. We're going to go at 2,500 up top, and I'm going to play that my normal, like my 250 across that I normally play, but just times 10, right? There's the 2,500, and it looks like a 600, 6 and 8. It looks like a 400, 5 and 9, and 2,500 or 250 each on the 4 and 10. Nice and easy. We'll do a little drawdown off of that if we can make it work here. Let's just see. Now that I got a couple throws out, how it works out, huh? Let's go. Brandon Hicks, I just played Crapsy this morning for 500 bubble craps. Took it to $13,000. Holy crap! Was that? Wow. Was that on random, or was that you're playing along with Joe or something? And Albert C says new rule come out 7 plays. Yeah, I meant to say pass line. I put the chips out here. That was just me putting them in the wrong spot. Sorry about that. Here we go. Coming out. Coming out. All right, we got a 3 and a 3. That's a 6. Good deal. 3. Whoops. Let's hit the right button on the roll tracker. 3, 3, 6. That'll be our point. That'll pay 700. And we draw her down. And this will become 200 on the 5 and 9. It'll become 125 on the 4 and 10. And that will become 300 each on the 6 and 8. All right, into the rack we go. There's 2,500 in the rack. Actually, if I take those blacks from earlier, the first 4A, that's another purple. So I have 3K in the rack out of the 4K I started with, point of 6. And let's get it done over here. Why did that not take? Come on. Roll tracker. There it is. Sometimes that roll tracker, I don't know. I got a weird like timing issue on that thing. I gotta get that fixed. All right, here we go. Random just practice from Brandon. All right, here we go. Point is 6. Point is a 6. What I really should do, let's get this dice out first. There's the 4, 2, 6 at the point. What I really should be doing, and maybe I'll do this tomorrow, is keep a pass line bet going. There's a 350 on the win there, which is cool. And that will pretty much, I think, be a paycheck for us. Let's check where we are here. I think we're if not there, we're sniffing close enough to it. There's 100 in green. And let's see, we got 5. All right, there's 1,500. There's 2 purples. I'll take those away. That puts the bankroll back where it started. And I've got 500, 900 in profit, 950 actually. The goal today was 800, so there is the $800. That's their goal. That's locked. We made our paycheck. Ta-da. Let's go 1 1/4 across. And again, I'll do this. Let's get the 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10 across. Or we can just go the insides either way, but let's just grab, you know what? I'll take that quarter and we'll do this. We'll grab the 6 and 8 and I'll make the 5 look like $35 and take back a nickel. Let's work the inside a little bit while we're waiting for the rest of the dice to work itself out. I forgot what I was going to say. That's okay. It's Monday and I'm not fully awake yet. Let's go. There's the 6, 4, 10. Oh, I know what I was going to say. 6, 4, 10. That's the point. What I was going to say was I should be working a pass line bet all the time. If I'm going to do this like I'm at a casino, I really should be working the pass line. I should make them more accurate. If I'm going to throw the dice, you know what I mean? Maybe tomorrow morning I'll start keeping something down there, even if it's small, like a quarter, and just have the quarter carry the odds that match what goes up top. 6-5 yo, 6-5 mid-mo. Here we go. That looks like a midnight. Oh, baby. Look at us. Look at us getting the top half of the ATS early in the roll, huh? Maybe we'll get something good here. Here we go. Screen says Dallas. I did the Dallas drawdown today. Yeah, and I'll explain this to you in a second here, Lee. Get these dice out. I have a long talk about this on the other show that's coming. Oh, look at this. Another horn number. 1. Come on, get out of there. It's in the corner. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's a 1 and a 2. I'm going to basically run whatever I feel like in the mornings now. I'm not going to worry about testing a strategy for the whole month anymore. I mean, I can, but I'm kind of past that now. I kind of know. I think as a group, we all have kind of figured out what we like and don't like. And that's what I want to lean into right here. There's a 4-2-6. So what I'm going to do with this one is this. I don't love spread out plays, but I didn't have enough money to really play the right way. There's $35. We're going to go grab the 9 now for 35 so that it pays 50 for 1. And I'm going to break that quarter into nickels and pennies. We're going to make those look like 42. Now the whole inside pays 50 for the whatever that dollar is. Maybe we get lucky. There's a 6. All right, here we go. Let's get some money. Stay on the inside. Inside. 6-5, yo. That's not an inside number. Come on, John. Another midnight. Boy, look at the horns coming. Holy moly. Look at the pink on this screen. Look at the pink on that screen. Good Lord. 11-12-3. 11-12. Wow. Somebody bet the 3. Somebody bet a 2-1-3 here. Can we make this pattern work? Oh my God. Can you make a pattern work? Let's see. There is a 4. We're not going to do it. There's a 4-5-9. Okay, that's cool. Wow. All right, I'm taking that $50 off this table. Now, remember, I'm playing short stack here, right? We put 125 out there, so I'm going to make a little short stack play. So when I play short stack, goal is get your money off the table. Even in profit short stack play, I do this. Like, make sure the 125 is covered before I go, wigging out here. So let's try and get the 125 off that table. We got those things set at $50 each to win $50 each. I may pick up the 4 and 10 here if I catch another hit. There's a 5 tray. Fantastic. 5 tray. And I owe the bank $1 for that 9, right? I'm going to owe another $1 here. There's 5. There's $1 for that 8 that pays $50. All right. The 125 has brought back 104, which is cool. Be able to start getting spread and hopefully hitting the hot roll here, huh? Wouldn't it be nice to hit a hot little roll in the morning? Uh-oh, that was a bad throw. That's a hard 10. That was ugly out of my hand, boy, oh boy. Like a wounded duck. And here's the bad part about playing on the inside, right? You miss out on a bunch of stuff. Coming out. Not a good throw. 6 and a 2. That's an 8. That landed like over here, short. It was just like, I think a cruise ship, they would have told me to try again, sir. Here we go. 6-2. All right, there's a 4, 5, and 9. All righty. Cool, that'll pay $50 again. And let's do it like this. Let's go 50 for 1. I think that 1 quarter, that's my 125, right? That's what I started this round with, 1 1/4. So I literally have my initial wins back, which is awesome. That $25, I'm gonna catch the 4 and 10 with that. And I'll rack that nickel up. And now we're just gonna go basically Philly special-ish to the end of the game here. Let's just go. All right, we got aces in both places. Is that something special? Is that the small or something like that? Oh God, we need to get, oh, I hit this all. I did hit this all, look at that. So 4 and a 5 for the all, is that it? 4 and a 5? Come on, Johnny, you can do this. What do you think? Yeah, Ryan. Cruise ships are very, very, very notorious for like hitting the back wall. That's what I keep hearing. I'm on a cruise next month. We're going to find out what that feels like for me. There's 50 for one. 50 for one. And let's make that 5 look like 75. So I can pull a black chip off of that one. Here we go. Oh, they kissed. 7 out. Bummer. That'll do it. 617. So it didn't work out completely. We did okay. The 125 we went out there with made us 142. So that's whatever. Who cares? Give it a run. Sometimes you got to give it that run. All right. So we have profit today of 900 or 800 rather. 800, 900. And 42. 942 was our profit today. So let me go into the thing and type it in. Check this out when I type this in. You'll actually like this a lot. Let's go to the stat screen so you can see what I type. Not that screen, this screen, the financial screen. Actually, no, I'm going to go here. Sorry, that's the screen you want to see. Let's go type it in, and then we'll look at how the numbers change, okay? So today was, what's today's date? The 1st of April, my God. Daily paycheck. Casino. This was, today we did the Dallas Drawdown. Must mark down what I did each day, right? Dallas Drawdown. We'll change it up every day, pretty much. Buy-in for 4,000. Cash out was 49.42 from the bank. And just a easy day, right? I mean, this is one of those days where it worked out for us. All right, so tomorrow you'll see that this changes. Right, I'm not sure if you can see that zoomed in or not. Let me actually go change the screen so you can see it a little bit clearer. Oh, you can see it fine. Next session tomorrow. So tomorrow's 4,500 and the goal is 900. See how this works? Like every day when you win, now that we're up in bigger numbers where it's easier to do this, what I've got the thing set to is to round up every $500, right? So when we were down playing for $1,000 and $2,000 buy-ins, it takes forever to get the thing to bump itself up. Now that we're at a bigger buy-in, right? That $900 win means the next buy-in compounds to 4,500. If I win the 900 the next time, tomorrow, that 4,500 probably becomes a $5,000 buy-in. And that's why, as you see, we come down here, the sessions to our $100,000 goal are 40, not hundreds of sessions. It'll be done in a couple of months-ish. That's assuming we never lose, right? We're gonna lose, of course, but assuming you never lose, that's what it would look like. And that's why I think as this series goes on, the higher and higher buy-ins and the higher and higher bets are going to make this thing go faster and faster, acceleration as we go. That's how I would build a bankroll like this. Just keep compounding the things up and trying to make it happen. But again, when you're at 1,000 and 2,000, it takes so long to make the buy-in grow to another $500. You're just grinding away at those early stages. At the higher stages, happens a lot quicker. So, alrighty. That's it, guys. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to go inside, make a new cup of coffee, and prep up for the coffee run. I'll see you down there. We'll talk more about this paycheck stuff in the coffee run. Lee, hold your question. I'll make sure that we talk about there, okay? I think that's going to be it. Jen says, win 38, lose 20, profit line is off. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Win 38, lose 20, should be 18K profit. Oh, no, it's right now, 30,846. Right? Am I seeing something wrong, Jen? Do me a favor, I'm gonna go celebrate and then get my coffee. If it's something wrong on the screen, take a screenshot of it and text me. If there's a coding error where I got some math adding wrong in here, let me know. I can fix that pretty quick. So anyway, thanks. Celebrate. I'll see you back here for the coffee run in about 20 minutes. Bye all.